guys, Dr. Dex here. Today we are talking about leaf blowers. We have 3 different models, all by Dewalt. I'm going to go through each one, talk a little bit about it, and let you make some decisions based on our review. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe down below. Hit that bell icon if you want to be notified every time we're putting out fresh content. All right, so basically each one of these has been to or is part of our job site regimen. This was the first blower that I got. This is a Dewalt. It's a 20 volt model DCB L720. I'm not going to get into all the cubic feet per minute and all that stuff or how long everything lasts. You can check that out online at dewalt.com. But this used to be our job site blower. It puts out a pretty decent amount of air. It's not bad. It works good for all your basic tasks, blowing sawdust, cleaning up the deck, just basic maintenance that you need to do during the day. So this was our first blower that we had on site. And then I ended up upgrading into this model. Now this model here takes a 20 volt battery, and I believe the flex volt batteries can be used in this. This model, which is a brushless version, it's model DCBL770. It is the flex volt format. Okay, so it must take a flex volt battery. You cannot use the smaller 20 volt batteries in this blower. But it also does kick out a little bit more. It came with a 9 amp hour battery when we bought it. So you can kind of hear the extra power coming out of it. It has a lockout switch as well. So if you have it like this, it works. You can lock it out so that you can't accidentally pull the trigger for some reason if you don't want it to work. This is our current job site blower. What's cool about it is you can actually hit this switch and make it an adjustable speed. So you don't have to pull the trigger, it'll just automatically go in. So you can have a little bit of speed, you can have a lot more speed, just to keep dust out of your path. Sometimes we'll set this up next to the chop saw or sander or whatever we're doing and run it. This is really versatile for a job site, so I like it because it compacts nice. We can pack it on our trailer nice. It has a lot of power. This one blows a lot better than the first one I showed you. The first one I showed you, I just keep around my shop just to do quick blowouts of the shop and that kind of thing. This one is actually on our job site full time. So we pulled it out of our trailer just so we could show you the difference. So I definitely recommend this one. Something that's portable, easy to handle, and that can take a lot of air and blow things clean. Now this blower, this is a little bit different of a beast. This is actually kind of comparing it to a backpack blower that's gas operated, but it's battery operated. This is on a 40 volt format versus the 20 volt format. So they take special batteries. These are 7.5 amp hours. So each one of these batteries will give you about a half an hour of blow time before the battery's dead. Okay. What's cool about this blower, you can put 2 batteries in it to get a full hour. And there's a switch right here on the end of the blower that lets you switch between those 2 batteries, so that you can get up to an hour runtime out of the blower without having to switch battery packs. Obviously, if you're a professional landscaper, this may not work for you. The one cool thing that this has over basically any other blower in its category is the low noise. It has about 63 decibel, which is very quiet compared to a steel blower, which I have one of those as well. And I'm looking for a model number, DCBL590. So basically, how I ended up with this blower was, I was looking for, I have a Dewalt chainsaw that takes this size battery. And I was just looking for a battery for my chainsaw, and the batteries were $200. And then I found this blower with this battery, which actually is a 7.5 amp hour, and I only had a 6 amp hour battery in my chainsaw, was $208. So I bought 2 of these blowers so I could just have the batteries, And then we actually started using the blower around my property, and since sometimes when we're blowing early in the morning, we didn't want to make as much noise, because if you have a steel blower, then you know how loud those things are and how annoying they can be. So if we want to make less noise, we run this. So I keep this on my property for landscape management. For days we don't need the heavy duty blower, we just want to do some light work. I keep 1 or 2, depending if we have our tools here or not. I might run 2 batteries, but usually we just run 1 battery. It doesn't really matter which bay you put it in, you just hit the switch and it runs. So here's what this one sounds like. And it's more like a landscape professional blower. It has a lockout so you can turn it on and leave it on. And then you just hit it again and turn it off. Very comfortable. You wear it just like a backpack. You have your little tensioner across the chest. So once you get it fit to your size, it just locks on and you're good to go. Of all 3 blowers, this one puts out the most cubic feet per minute. So it just didn't work out so well for us on a job site. It was a little bulky. We tried, and it took up a little too much space in our job site trailer. So we just decided to retire this to the property instead. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. Leave your comments below if you have any questions, and hit that bell icon as well if you want to be notified every time we put out fresh content. Thank you very much. Have a great day.